Hello and welcome to this presentation. My name is Ifeanyi Uche, the Wealth Attraction Coach, and in this particular video I want to very quickly do a brief analysis of GBPUSD for the coming week. That's the week of May 18th to 22nd. May 18th to 22nd, and that's for GBPUSD. And first we want to do a quick recap of what happened in the past week, and here is the weekly candle for GBPUSD for the week that just ended. Alright, now the market recorded a higher high and a higher low, which actually suggests a bullish continuation for GBPUSD in the coming week. So no doubt about it, the pound sterling will still be on the rise in the coming week. It's going to complete the third lap of this continuation next week. So there's a probability it's gonna get as high as 1.59, but then let our analysis show that. Okay, so having confirmed that GBPUSD on the weekly time frame is going to be making some more bullish move in the coming week, that is the week of May 18th to 22nd. Let's quickly look at the key levels. Alright, now I'm going to shift this to 4 hours first. And on 4 hours, I think I have a 4-hour candle there. Alright, now looking at this 4-hour period of GBPUSD, we have the exponential moving, two exponential moving averages there, and they also signal a bullish trend for GBPUSD. And what I just want to do is to first off pick up the first key levels with the Fibonacci retracements, and here's the low for the week, and here's where you have the high for the week. So I quickly plot that. This is the low at 1.5392 and the high at 1.5814. okay, so that's the low 1.5392 and the high 1.5814. okay, now, and the Fibonacci retracement levels, the three important retracement levels we have for Fibonacci this week are as follows. That's 38.2% at 1.6353 and 50% retracement at 1.5603. Then 61.8% will be at 1.5553, and while the second, that's 55-day exponential moving average level, it's currently at 1.5543. Now, with what we've got here, we're going to also find where these key levels, Fibonacci key levels, may have intersection with other key levels like pivot points. Alright, so I am going to go to earnforex.com. Here I am going to be using their calculator. I'm going to be using the calculator for earnforex.com, the pivot points calculator. So let's quickly get back here to the weekly time frame, and here we'll pick the data for the week. Here the high is 1.5814, the low is 1.5392, the open 1.5446, and close 1.5728. Let's enter these figures. 1.5814, 1.5392, 1.5644, and 1.5728 rather. The close is 1.5728. okay. Alright, then I calculate, and here we are. We have the results here. The floor pivot points, we have the central pivot at 1.5617, and with these pivot points, middle pivot point is 1.5623. There is a confluence there, 623 and 617. And then we have the Camarilla buy level at 5528, while the first support level here is a 541. Now that's floor pivot point, first support level. And then with this support there is 5433, close to the first support level of flop. And then, so that's the buy level, buy area for this. Then we look at it, 5528. Alright, that's quite a long distance away. That's pretty close to the support provided by 55-day exponential moving average. Okay, but then nothing is impossible in this market, so we take that into account. While for a sell, we'll be looking at 5760 for Camarilla and 5841 and 5855 for the Woody's support, I mean resistance rather. Okay, then so with this we will be looking at a buy breakout at 1.5876. Now let's quickly put these things together. Putting them together, we have an intersection here, 1.5617 to 1.5623, and let's see which of the Fibonacci key levels intersect with that, with those numbers. Right, what we have here at 38.2%, we have 1.5653. all right, that's quite a little. This is up to 30 pips, while we have at 50% retracement 1.5603. This is more like close to it. So this 4 we have here, this is on 4 hours time frame. All right, this rejection suffered up here may very likely come and touch here, and if it persists may get to 50%, and at this 50%, that is where it's around, is still around the area down. Now between 38.2% and 50% is still within the area of these weekly pivot points for floor and Woody's. Right, so we might very likely expect to buy around here. We might expect to buy around this area. Okay, so, and also note that for Camarilla, you still see that the top of the Camarilla support, the first level of Camarilla support actually is at 1.5605, which actually tallies with a 50% retracement. You know, more very closely, more closely than even the weekly floor central pivot. Okay, so all right, so we could actually be expecting this area to have buy area around here. So anywhere from here up to, I mean, 50% to 38.2%, this area. So you should be expecting to make your buy around here. So I could make it white, so buy area. Alright, so around here we have a buy area. Okay, so whatever you do, just make sure that you target buy entry. Just look out for bullish reversal patterns around this area. Okay, that's just it. But then let's make further confirmation of this trend. Although with what we have already on the chart, we really may not need too much of confirmation, but let's just look at what the COT reports say. And the COT reports going down to COT legacy reports. Let's look at the Chicago Mercantile Exchange long format and GBP we are looking for. Here you could see here that the British pound had in the past week, the report here shows positive open interest of 10,118, while the changes, although the short positions still exceed the buy positions, but with higher open interest, with positive open interest, is a suggestion, is an indication rather that there will still be some buying in the coming week. And also, given the position of the commercial traders are more bullish than the speculators and the non-commercial traders, while the overall total suggests that there will be more bullish stance than bearish. So, and with this overall total being higher than the total long being higher than the overall total short, and we have open interest in the positive numbers, then indications from the COT reports show that there will be more buying in the coming week than selling, which confirms the position of the weekly chart of GBPUSD. And if I want to probe further, I could also check the TFF, that's the traders in financial futures. Let's just look at the positions held by traders in the financial futures. Financial futures traders, here let's look at US dollar index. Now with US dollar index, we have the dealer intermediary positions. Changes from the previous here, very negative, 13,470 negative compared to the buy side, which if you look at, by the time you put together the total for this year, you see that the total changes here don't in any way. If you look at here, you see that the total, even for other reportable positions alone, this is 9,000 long, this is 294 long, and minus 718 long. So when you put this together, you will still see that the dealers will still have to, they really do not have anything on this sell side. They're on the sell side, and really nothing, they didn't purchase anything to sell. So which means that there will be no buying on the side of these people. So for the US dollar, the US dollar index is still indicating some it's having some contra indications that the US dollar may not yet be on the rise. So we'll be expecting that it shall be a winning week, a bullish week for GBPUSD. Alright, so if you look at even the dollar index chart here, you will see that the dollar index still shows some very bearish position, so which confirms what we'll have in the TFF. Okay, so that's how it's been, and in the coming week we will be looking at critically buying around this level, which we have seen here, buying around 1.60563, 5617, 5623, and 5653, and further we'll look at buying also with any retracements around where current price is at the moment, that's 5728. So once price gets to this area, we should be well positioned to buy, and then of course adding to the position as price keeps breaking new grounds with the resistance levels being conquered. Okay, so we can see here at around 1.5760, there might be a minor retracement. That is, if price doesn't use force to push it out, there might be a minor retracement. We'll just look out for a possible appearance of a bearish reversal pattern around here, which may or may not last for long, depending on what happens on Tuesday. That's when the new numbers we gathered for COT reports, and of course up around 1.5876, we'll be watching out for some breakout. Alright, I hope this has been informative enough and could actually guide you into profitable trading in a week. My name is GBPUSD, and I trust that you will get it right this week and have some green pips.